here na road. Front, that's zero. If you pick anytime inside, two people.
Travelers and commuters on the Benin-Asaba Express Road, Agbor, a Kastat local government area of Delta State, were stranded this morning, 10th October 2022, at Uromi Junction in Agbor, following a protest over the dilapidated state of road. The protesters, which comprises of truck drivers and residents of the area, blocked the highway, leaving road users to pay the price of the negligence of government on its citizens. Residents and drivers lamented that the road continued to deteriorate. Government paid no attention to them for over 4 months, adding that they've personally contributed financially to fix the road but no headway. Hence, they took to the highway, this blocking other road users.
This road has not been accessible for us for the past 4 months. It has been that bad. So it has gotten to the extent we drivers here will task ourselves, most of the times we task ourselves 1,000 naira to generate money to go and buy stones and put at that very bad spot so that the road can be accessible to us. Now it has come to the point that we've stayed there. Most of us have stayed up to 1 week and 3 days, some 1 week, and now we don't have money again. We don't have money even to eat. So we cannot raise money to put stone the way we used to do so that the road can be accessible to us. So we decided to protest so that the government will come to our aid. At least get that place, drop some lumps of stone there so that the road can be accessible to us. We'll go. That is what we are asking for.
He stated that they meant no harm in their protest, but rather for the state and federal government to come to their aid after being stranded on the road for more than a week.
The protest was a peaceful one. We did not hurt anybody and no property was destroyed. The police came, they asked us questions, we told them our plight. They understood us, they stood with us. And the DPO here was the person who addressed us lastly and promised us that the secretary to the local government is coming to hand over the issue, who is currently here now. That is how far we've went. And we are asking them if they could follow us to that place to see how damaged the place is so that they will know how to help us.
Leader of Maiduguri people, Alhaji Ali Kashala, pointed out the efforts made so far by drivers to repair the road, but not so long the road worsened, which led to their protests.
My name is Alhaji Ali Kashala, leader of Maiduguri people, too, and vice chairman of Shataman for Agbor. This road, we don't put in ground over 3 trucks before it goes spoil like that. It never spoil like that. We don't talk to chairman of local government tire. We talk for our leaders tire. So every day, when rain fall, motor then go fall for here many. Even myself, my own truck, 7 trucks this year when they fall for here. I'm talking to you now. This driver when they load, now my truck, now here he fall. So please, I beg our leaders, may they repair this place for emergency.
He further stated that the intervention of the DPO and secretary to the local government council calmed the situation after a dialogue.
DPO, Captain Algoni, and the secretary of local government, when our people they not block the road, they come here. You don't give us 2 hour time. They say they come repair this place today. That is why I come back our drivers, they come open the roads. I tell them, maybe they not repair this place. Our drivers still they are coming back block these roads. They agree. From where I will tell our driver they not open the roads.
Speaking with the secretary to the local government council, Mr. Alugio Biakanji pointed out efforts made by the administration of Honorable Tabuzogu on the road to ensure it becomes accessible.
Since we came on board under the leadership of Honorable Sanita Tabuzogu, the council has done a lot of palliative measures on this road. Most of the properties that were destroyed in the central hospital, all the block bricks, everything, were done here. Even where we are standing, it's as a result of the local government palliative that is solid. Here, vehicles don't normally pass here, trucks particularly. So from time to time, on a weekly basis, monthly basis, once it rains, the council will always come in. We have spent so much on this. One of the major reasons why we are doing it is that the new cattle market is bound to relocate. Then we have completed the relocation plan for them to move to the cattle market by the technical college. But the accessible road is not there. So that's why we are pleading. We have always been pleading that persons who have the strength to come and assist us. But I need to really thank the management of Rock Bridge Construction Company. Each time we call them, just like now, I've called the project manager, and he has told me that he will roll out some earth-moving equipment out. We have used our own virtually, but that ours may not be enough. But I know that with what is on ground, they may need to give us a bulldozer and a payloader. So, but as we are now, we have been able to dispel the crowd here. The road was blocked for almost 2 hours. But we appealed to the drivers to give us chance. But most of the complaints that are coming from the drivers is that some of them are staying here for over 2 weeks. They can't move. But fortunately, my chairman is not around. He went for the rally, but he left me behind. That's why I've been able to come down to assess what is on ground. He went for the rally at Uyo, the PDP flag off. But I do know that this road has a political undertone. That is one of the major reasons why, for those of us in PDP, we expect that good things should be done here. But I know that it's a federal road. The state governor has done enough to make sure that most of the network road leading to this road has been done. But at the palliative measure we do is from the council. But the federal government has not been able to deem it fit to assist us in this road. The road, making sure that this is the road linking the northern part of the region. And for every movement, every hour, over 300 trucks moves out of this place. And some of them has parked here for over 1 week or two. They have been here. If you move you move around, you see that the trucks that are parked here, more than 500 of them. Some are tired of staying. Some have slept here severally and without any response. I think that is all the major thing.
Okay, so for how long has this road been inapplicable?
Before we came on board, the road has been bad. But when we came on board, the first thing we did was to start off a palliative. Because it was the palliative we did that made us to be able to fix the new cattle market, because that was a dumping site. We have reclaimed over 2,000 trips of sand to that place to make sure that it's habitable. Because what we want to do is that this road causes a lot of major accidents for cow and cattle to move across. But we want to make sure that we retain them there by having a modern market, cattle market there. They don't need to come down to the town. That is one of the major areas. I think it's one of our major projects we are doing.
So for the people to have applied this measure of protest now,
they have been patient.
They are running out of patience.
Yes, they have been patient, and I plead with them.
So
I have pleaded with them too. No, the major thing is that I have called the project manager of Rock Bridge Construction Company. He has advised me on what to do. I am moving with the divisional police officer in Agbor to the company so that we'll take further directive from him. He lives in Asaba. Unfortunately for us, he just came back from travel. Because the last time we heard of this road was Dangote writing us, Dangote trucks. I want to appeal that Dangote and Boab Cement are the major companies that have destroyed this road. Yeah. And they came to my office and needed a letter from me. I wrote to them immediately, I didn't waste time, that they were going to give us 30 trips of hard course on this road. We have been expecting them. Till date, they have not done anything. And they are major users of this road. We don't want to know what is going on. But that it is not a crime to be in opposition state. That this place is a PDP state does not mean that the federal government should not come and pay attention to the state. That is just my own candid appeal.
It's okay. So on behalf of the council chairman, you say he's not around now. What are you telling the people? Because
what I have just said is we are moving. I'm not playing over it. Okay. The chairman has directed me on what to do. And it's based on the directive he gave to me. That's why we are going to the company now, Rock Bridge Construction Company. It is on humanitarian ground. The relationship we bear with them as a local council. That is why they can do anything for us. It's not as if we are forcing them. They are here on their own business. They are doing some projects here. But somehow, directly or indirectly, the thing is affecting them. Because their materials they use in working, they can't get to their site because of the bad road.
Government has made several claims to have been excellent in improving infrastructure on the country. With sites like this, a lot more is expected to show how credible they claim and restore the confidence of the citizens on their leadership. Deborah Balogun, PMTV News, Agbor.
Hey everybody, keep watching PMTV.
I'm giving a shout out to PMTV, People's Mind.
Yo guys, it's Emeka from Amsterdam, Holland. Go and check PMTV.
Hey guys, keep watching PMTV.
Nigerians, wherever you are, whether you're in Enugu, Lagos, Abuja, keep on watching People's Mind Television, PMTV.